Alright lads, so the Arena Summons does drop tomorrow. The Arena Summons Pride featuring the brand new BYAKUYA. Now I'm making this video as the other content creators have done the same too. Lads, do yourself a favor. Treat yourself to something other than this. This is a terrible banner, fam. Like, ugh. It makes no sense. I'm actually starting to get I feel like I'm losing IQ trying to understand what Caleb are doing. We complain about one thing and they make it worse. They don't make it better, they make it worse. This is terrible. Now, the good thing about this is that he's a premium character. You shouldn't be pulling for characters like this. The only way I'd recommend to summon is if he's your favorite character. For example, I am never, unless they change the rates for the better, you will never see a summon video on my channel of me summoning for arena characters like this. This is not good whatsoever. The only way I'm going to be pulling on a banner like this if it's Aaroniero, and at that point, I'd be forced to. Now, the big thing, and we'll talk about the character in a minute because I do have a lot to say about the character. The big difference here is the rates. Now, if you go look at the Grimjow banner, which is basically the exact same banner, it's an arena character. The featured draw rate was 3%, and the other pull rate was also 3%. Now, people don't like the 3% pull rate. We'd rather just have 6% rates and just give us the featured characters and stuff like that. But the good thing about the 3% featured pull rate was that you have a better chance of pulling a banner character on the guaranteed steps. The individual rate stays the exact same, but at the very least, you have a better chance of pulling the character that you want on the guaranteed steps. So let's say, for example, on the Grimjow banner, I believe it was 1 in 6 to get Grimjow on the guaranteed step. Well, Caleb have gone ahead and made it the featured pull rate 4.5%, which is nice on a free character banner. On a free character banner, 4.5% pull rate for a featured character, beautiful. It's probably the best rate we can actually get nowadays. But with one character, yikes, fam. 0.5% chance, lads, to get him on any given step. And then on the guaranteed steps, you have a 1 in 9 chance to get him. No, like, that is absolutely terrible. I am not supporting this. I was going to originally do the first 2 multis and call it quits, just try the discounts. I am not doing a single tomorrow morning. I'm telling you that, lads, right now. It's actually my birthday tomorrow. I am not going to cuck myself and disappoint myself by summoning on a banner like this. And I encourage you, lads, to not summon. To not support this type of stuff, because that is just terrible. Like, the Grimjow one was bad, don't get me wrong. I didn't expect Caleb to make it worse. We're complaining about it and they make it worse. Like, no, don't pull on this. He's a premium character. Save your tickets for the anniversary. When the anniversary character drops, just save for that. In the future, we're going to get the post election banner. We're going to get the Senkamon new one in like 4 months. And that should hopefully include all the past arena characters, plus the 6th anniversary character, plus the Ichigo if he isn't limited, plus the 4th and 5th anniversary characters. So you're better off just waiting. And also, like I said in the Grimjow banner, in the off chance in the future, and they will eventually do it, they have an arena banner with all arena characters as fillers. That's the time to pull. And whether that's in 6 months time from now or in a year's time, the less arena characters you have, the more value that's going to have on that banner when it eventually does happen. So yeah, lads, don't skip. Alright, so it turned out I misspoke there. I said don't skip. What I meant to say was don't summon. It's very obvious from the tone of my voice and what I was saying in the video. Do not summon on this banner. And this isn't even a before you summon or before you skip banner. This is just me complaining about the rates because they've been significantly getting worse. Like, it's just terrible. Now, that being said, I want to talk about the character, right? Because there's a lot to talk about, and we talked about it the other day, our first initial reaction. But now we know about it a bit more. We have some information on our screen to talk about. So let's discuss this character. Now, the main gimmick for him is that he's going to be somewhat hard to kill. He's going to be a fast-paced character too. He's going to be a quite offensive character. I don't think as offensively high as, you know, Misaki or 10 years later Ichigo, even Grimjow to a certain extent, but this character is going to be an absolute bee to kill if he does do what he's supposed to do. So obviously he comes with an SA2 that is a barrier, a free hit barrier. Now keep in mind with the way the connection works in Arena, even though it's a free hit barrier and let's say your SA1 might hit 8 times, it doesn't destroy the barrier, so do keep that in mind. So that's kind of annoying. In addition to that, there's currently a bug, and I'm not sure if they're going to fix that, where if you kill an enemy when they're about to use an SA, or let's say SA2 for example, they will spawn in and instantly use their strong attack, even if you aren't close by. So certain cases, that would mean that he's going to spawn in with a barrier instantly activated, and that could be annoying, right? Free BYAKUYAs, you know, all spawning barriers, also can be quite annoying. Now, the biggest thing about him is that he does have a chance to inflict lacerate every 5 seconds. Now, from my understanding from Spite, it's around 12% chance. So with 3 BYAKUYAs, every 5 seconds, there's like a 30% chance you get lacerated. And that is absolutely insane. And keep in mind, when you get lacerated, you can't use your strong attack. So this is basically, if BYAKUYA was the meta right now, the good thing is, at least hopefully some of you lads watching this video aren't pulling for him, you're not going to see 3 BYAKUYAs in a lobby. If you do, whoever's doing that, you're toxic, right? You have a better chance more so coming against a modder than 3 BYAKUYAs in a single room. And if that does happen, you best hope you're bringing either a NAD character, because at that point NAD characters don't get affected by lacerate, to say the least. You know, Misaki isn't gonna get slowed down by lacerate because she can still use her NAD string. At the very least, she might not be able to use a strong attack for a couple seconds. So this character does have the capabilities to be very, very toxic, especially sometime in the future, especially with a lot of characters out there that aren't really immune to lacerate. For the most part, no one is really immune to lacerate naturally. Yes, there's 2 characters like Gremmy and Mayuri that are naturally immune to everything. And I believe there are some characters out there that pick up lacerate duration 65%, maybe 55% in arena. There are a few characters, I know Halibo, I found out this morning, is actually immune to lacerate by getting it to level 5 in arena. But for the most part, most characters that you are using are going to be affected by the lacerate every 5 or so seconds. Now, do keep in mind, depending on the character that you do bring, he has to be active in the map every 5 seconds. So if he dies, that resets. Now, the good thing, kind of, is that he's a heart Sorry captain. That means if you are one of those players, like a lot of people are doing, bringing 10 years later Ichigo, BYAKUYA's getting one-shotted. Whether the Ichigo's on +1 or +2 bonus, even if he is on like no bonus stats or anything, right? He is going to be one-shotting BYAKUYA even at +5. So do keep that in mind, right? That's kind of the good thing about BYAKUYA right now, is that he is hard countered by characters like Daddy Ichigo. Obviously, if you are playing with, let's say, 3 Ichigos, for example, and you are quick enough, because he does have good enough strong attacks, and you know the spawns, and you're constantly killing the BYAKUYAs, which you will be able to stack because of how easy he's going to be able to kill, with the fact that he is a heart Sorry captain, you might not even get a chance to get lacerated, if that kind of makes sense. But yeah, overall, this character is good. He's good in arena. Like, he's actually, like, not very, very good. I'd say he's, like, probably top 5, maybe top 10 in arena right now. He's designed to be used in arena. You know, he has long stride, he has lacerate every 5 seconds, he has extra damage to lacerate enemies, he has poise with this shield. He's good. No one's saying he's a terrible character. Even the strong attacks, you know, SA1 is what might be range collision. It really doesn't matter. He's going to be killing in arena, especially with the lacerate going every 5 seconds. The only time I think this character will be proper toxic, and to the point where it might make you rage quit the game, is if you're going against 3 BYAKUYAs in the same team. And the funny thing is, BYAKUYA himself isn't even immune to lacerate. So if you have a triple BYAKUYA game, that would be funny to see. Like, everyone's constantly just getting lacerated. It's toxic. It's toxic. But we're going to have to wait and see how this does play out. I think for the most part, we're not going to see how toxic this character is until you go against a sweaty team that are rocking 3 BYAKUYAs, which I think is going to be rare. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But overall, BYAKUYA is a decently good character in arena, worth going for, but not on a banner like this. Please skip. Do yourself a favor, save for the anniversary, maybe save for the second Annie Ichigo remake that will be coming out in like 6 days time, and he shouldn't be designed for arena. I believe he's going to be like a secret anniversary character and have like the skills similar to like 5th anniversary BYAKUYA and Ichigo, maybe similar to what the 6th anniversary character is going to be. I'm sure he's going to be broken, and we'll get to wait and see how that does go. But if the banner's like this too, where it's like 1.5% chance for an unfeatured, and there's this many fillers on a 1 character banner, I'm probably going to skip that banner too, because that's just terrible. I'm not supporting that. But anyway, lads, I hope you guys did enjoy this little short rant and just talking about the BYAKUYA. Somewhat interesting character, can be very toxic. We'll have to wait and see how this does play out when he does get introduced to the game tomorrow morning. That being said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you lads in the next one. Peace.